Hey everybody, what's up? 6 Feet Under has dropped their new track, Ascension, from their new album, Killing for Revenge. This is the second single. The first one was Know Nothing Ingrate, which I thought was a step in the right direction. Was it the greatest thing in the world? No, but there was hope there because Chris sounded better than he has in years, and the song wasn't bad. Obviously, that's an awesome band. Jack Owens in that band, Marco Petrozzella, Ray Sui, Jeff Huell, and of course Chris Barnes. So let's check this out. Hopes are high, but expectations are mid-level. All right, let's check it out. So 6 Feet Under, Ascension, came out a couple of days ago. They should have released it tomorrow on 4/20. But all right, here we go. Rockin'. Here come the vocals. They're a little out of time again with the music. All right. Straight up blast, cool. Not to be confused with Shredded Humans. Artwork is killer. Vincent Locke once again. Solo. Why the law, though? Solo makes Phil Demmels from Slayer, the new Kerry King's track sound good. That was my initial thoughts are this. I think that the music was killer. It sounds like Jack wrote it. It almost sounds like it could be a Deicide song. And the drumming's awesome, of course. All the music was killer. The solo was kind of lame. Not gonna lie, I was expecting more. But what's with the wah? You know, do we really need wah in metal solos? I mean, it's working for some people. I'm not meaning Kirk Hammett, but it didn't work in that context, and it's just kind of disappointing. Chris's vocals sounded better, but they were late. There was one part of the song where the cadence fit da-na-na, da-na-na, like that was in time and it worked, but I think what they're doing is there's less lyrics and they're supposed to be more forceful and more in time, but the tonal quality was better. The enunciation wasn't bad, but the timing was definitely off a lot of times, and it was really abundantly clear when the one time it wasn't time towards the end of the song. But anyway, do I think it's the worst thing in the world? Absolutely not. Is it better than the last effort? I like this song better than I did Know Nothing Ingrate. You know, and it's still cool. These guys are still making music. I mean, that's one hell of a band with, you know, Lord Marco, who everybody's worked with. He's one of the best drummers in metal for a reason, and he's awesome dude. And Jack Owen, legendary guitar player, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide. I mean, Jeff Huell, you know, Brain Drill, a bunch of other different bands, and Ray Sui, awesome guitar player. So it's not surprising to hear that the song's good, but just the vocals and the solo were, in my opinion, not the best thing in the world. But whatever, if they're happy with it and ready to release it. I mean, I wonder how they feel when they're in the studio, though, and they're recording this stuff, and they're hearing the vocals or the guitar solos, and they're thinking that, you know, this stuff should go out the door where, you know, I mean, there's definitely a market for it, but do I think it could be better? Absolutely. You know, but that being said, you know, this album will come out on May 10th, so we'll get to hear the full meal deal. We'll hear it all, and then we can make our decisions. But the first two singles, not super impressed. And just in, you know, is it working for their style? Of course. Is it terrible? Once again, no. But I do feel as someone that makes records that, you know, when doing something like that, you know, perfection isn't necessary. But, you know, doing your absolute best. So if these are their absolute best performances, more power to them. Right on. Sounds great. But I do feel that they could have done a little bit better in a couple of the things, such as the vocals and the guitar solo. Vocals could have been more in time. They would have worked better. I understand what they were going for, and so I guess that's mission accomplished. And the guitar solo was kind of chaotic. There was some melody in the beginning of it, and it's kind of like I made a reference to Phil Demmel from that Kerry King tune. Was it Residue? It was all right, but it just kind of fell flat, and I was expecting more. Definitely the case here, because the song was pretty rocking. The feel of the tune was exciting, so there could have been some other stuff done, but whatever, it's working for him. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching the channel. It continues to grow. I'm putting more content out slowly. I just did another awesome guitar solo video, super epic, and if you haven't seen it, check that out. We got more interviews coming. A lot of people are on the road right now. A lot of people are busy, myself included, getting ready to tour or release records, doing all this other stuff. So just bear with me as I keep going, because there's going to be a flood of content soon. We've got a couple more things to wrap up for our record, but we have the album artwork. It looks pretty cool. The album sounds great. We're going back and doing a couple finishing touches here and there on the vocals and adding some different orchestral layers to it all, because one thing of all the albums that I have released is that there are some orchestral and some, you know, some symphonic elements as well. So we hope to get all that stuff dialed in and ready to go as soon as possible. Yes, music videos, guitar playthroughs, drum playthroughs, bass playthroughs. We're going to have a shitload of content. But anyway, keep watching the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. You have an awesome rest of your weekend, the beginning of your weekend, and an awesome rest of your day. Subscribing is always appreciated. Keep the comments coming. Take it easy. Right on. Have an awesome weekend.